Welcome back, everyone. It is 6:45. Big weather story today is actually for the morning hours because we're seeing rural roads, secondary roads, some that are outside of the cities that are freezing this morning, even though air temperatures are above 32. So right now we're sitting at a ground temp below 32, and that's why we have many schools that have closed because of this. But your air temperatures are above zero. And how that happened? Well, the last month and a half, I think we've been well below zero. So the ground's frozen solid about 1.5 feet deep, and that's why we're seeing some icy roads out there. Snow will develop over the next couple of hours, though. That combined with some strong winds will reduce our visibilities later today. So because of that, we continue winter weather advisories out west and wind advisories towards the east, like we showed you at the top of the show. But last night, the rain cleared out. We had a break from the rain and snow, but now watch over the last 2 to 3 hours. Snow developing just to the west of Lansing, south of Alma, so we're already starting to see some of that showing up in Gratiot County, and this will continue to slide north and east as we go throughout the rest of your morning. So we'll likely see some heavy snowfall at times, but the accumulations are expected to remain pretty minimal, an inch or less until you get north of M10. Then we'll start to look at an inch or two possible up here, but it's going to be blown around, and that's what's going to be the main issue, the visibility reductions. So like we said, winter weather advisories for the 127 corridor, wind advisories east of there into the thumb, and that's where the potential for wind gusts at times today to be over 45 miles per hour. We've already seen a few locations, Flint, also Bay City and Mount Pleasant, hitting nearly 40 miles per hour just this morning, and the winds are actually going to get a little stronger later this morning. So we're currently sitting at 36 here in Saginaw, 38 in Flint and Bay City. It's 37 in Carroll and Bad Axe. So again, temperatures are above freezing. And that's why I was a little confusion with why the schools were closing this morning. Well, that's because the ground is below freezing. 25-mile-per-hour sustained wind in Saginaw, of 20 or so in Bay City and Tawas. But look at the gusts. This is what's going to be occurring throughout the morning. 37 now in Flint and Mount Pleasant, 30 in Saginaw, 32 in Tawas, 28 in Bay City. But again, we'll likely see these pushing 40 to 45 as we head throughout your afternoon. So winds will be with us. More snow developing. There's the area of low pressure. It's moving up towards the UP, but south of there, that's where we're seeing some scattered snow redeveloping across northern Indiana, near the Chicago area and southwest lower Michigan, and all that will slide east as we head throughout the rest of your day. Then we start turning colder. There's not going to be a lot of snow accumulation threat for the next 7 days. But each day we take off a little bit from those temperatures for highs and lows, and will possibly be, by the time we get to the middle of the work week next week, be below zero for overnight lows and afternoon highs struggling to get out of the low teens.